Once there were two bears, a big bear.
I'll have a Coca Cola Classic.
And an even bigger bear.
Give me a case, Coke.
This bear loves the big, bold taste of Coca Cola Classic, the original. And this bear loves the light, smooth taste of Coke, because it goes down real easy.
How about another?
Yeah, another case.
Another case?
You gotta keep a lot of Coke in the refrigerator.
Coke and Coca Cola Classic.
This is a promise from the people of Holiday Inn.
I promise.
We promise that throughout your entire stay,
I promise.
we are committed to keeping you totally satisfied.
I promise.
And if ever anything isn't right, we'll do all we can to make it right.
I promise.
That's the Holiday Inn Hospitality Promise. It's a promise we keep
I promise.
for one simple reason.
We want you back. We want you back.
We want you back.
Here's Nissan affordability in the hottest new trucks in 25 years. The hard bodies.
New Nissan Trucks, they're built tougher. New Nissan Trucks, they work harder. New Nissan Trucks, they look harder.
Get the biggest cargo box and most powerful engine of all the leading standard compacts. And get them both in Nissan's lowest sticker price truck.
Fuel injected hard bodies. You need a hard body.
The name is Nissan.
There is a hamburger side, and there is a tomato side. There is Pepe, and there is Mademoiselle. Ho, ho, ho. En garde, pigeon.
When those that are kept apart finally come together, it's not just good.
Meat is fantastic.
McDonald's new McDLT.
There's a lot of paperwork here. There's always paperwork when you buy a house. First one says that you lose the house if you don't make your payments. You probably don't want to think about that, but you do have to sign it. Next says the property is insured for the amount of the note, and you sign that in the lower left corner. This pretty much says that nobody's got a gun to your head, that you're entering this agreement freely. Next is the house is free of termites. Last one says the house will be your primary residence and that you won't be relying on rental income to make the payments. I hope you brought your checkbook. This is the fun part. I say that all the time, though most people don't think so.
Begin with raw steel. Shape it with fire, muscle, and sweat. Polish it to razor-sharp perfection. We're looking for a few good men with a medal to be Marines.
America loves its sports. America. Across the land, a tradition stands of sports and NBC. America loves its sports. America. NBC style.
Don't just ask for a light beer.
Have a light?
Ask them to bring out their best.
A Bud Light.
Bud Light. The less filling light beer with the first name and taste. Everything else is just a light.
To the thousands of you who tasted them on airplanes and begged us to sell them on the ground, good news. Eagle Snacks Honey Roast brand nuts. Those genuine, so good they're patented Honey Roast nuts have landed at stores everywhere. From Anheuser-Busch.
Man, you better not come on too strong if you want to take me out tonight. I had enough of Mr. Wrong. I want to be with Mr. Right.
Don't let you-know-what make you Mr. Wrong. Get the right spray.
I had enough of Mr. Wrong. I want to be with Mr. Right. Mr. Right.
From molten steel and a fiery imagination, Nissan forges the most important truck advance in 25 years. The hard bodies. A new line of fuel-injected trucks with the most power of any leading standard compact. Or choose the only 3-liter V6 available in the class. Here's Nissan's widest track, biggest cargo box, and roomiest cab ever.
Hard bodies, you need a hard body.
The name is Nissan.
Get ready for Sunday the Great.
That's creativity.
With a special all-new Cosby Show.
It's a beautiful experience.
It's on Sunday for 1 week only.
Sold.
And on all-new Amazing Stories.
You are the laziest child in 10 counties.
Will Mark Hamill's dreams come true? Then the spectacular premiere of Peter the Great next Sunday.
At UPS, it was never our intention to become a tourist attraction. But every year, scores of efficiency-minded Japanese businessmen show up and ask to tour our facilities. You see, UPS is so efficient, we can deliver next-day air usually for half what other companies charge. Which is why so many Japanese find UPS the most rewarding package tour anywhere. UPS, we run the tightest ship in the shipping business.
You just paid $10,000 for a new pickup. Your neighbor did too. Your neighbor bought a Duraliner. You didn't. Now, which truck do you wish was yours? Without Duraliner? With Duraliner. Duraliner's the world's #1 selling truck bed liner because you can't find tougher truck protection anywhere. See your truck dealer. Duraliner. The first name in lasting truck protection.
Tuesday on all-new A-Team.
All these rich folks are crooks.
Hannibal gets teed up at some high-class crepes.
We caddies are a rough bunch.
Bingo. Tuesday. The last precinct breaks their huddle. Their wide receiver moves into position while their tight end makes an adjustment. They're in shotgun formation. The ball is snapped. And here comes the blitz. It looks like a handoff. But wait, he fumbles. There's a flag on the play, and it looks like an illegal use of hands. Their wide receiver's going long. He dives and scores. The last precinct's a winner right after the Super Bowl.
I have a surprise.
What?
Daddy's coming home from the hospital.
Today?
3 days early.
I better hurry up.
With the Blue Cross PPO, you get quality care. Care that gets you home as soon as possible. And the Blue Cross PPO program has over half the hospitals in Illinois. It can save your group up to 15% in cost.
Daddy!
Be the caring cause. Talk to Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois.
A clogged fuel injector can make your car slow, sluggish, unresponsive. But only 2 tankfuls of advanced formula Mobil Super Unleaded can actually start to unclog fuel injectors. To give your car a new injection of power. Mobil Super Unleaded, high octane, with a plus.
When it comes to your family, there's one place to find all you need. Ameritech Bell Yellow Pages.
The complete, the accurate, the original, the one you know.
Ameritech Bell Yellow Pages.
When you're looking for something, when you're looking for someone, look in the book.
You know the one.
The complete, the accurate, the original, the one you know.
Ameritech Bell Yellow Pages. Published by Donnelly Directory.
This is WMAQ TV, Chicago.
You broke it. They won't give you a new one.
We'll see about that.
When Fred and Raymond Gillette drove all the way to Sears in Rockland to get their hammer replaced, it had been a while.
Say, would you look at that?
Probably don't even sell hammers anymore.
They found a lot of things had changed.
It's this way.
Excuse me, would you like to try some?
What? Oh, you're gonna smell
nice,
pretty. Fred, what are you doing in there? What about our hammer?
But you could still count on Sears.
It's a Craftsman? Right. Craftsman hand tools have an unlimited warranty.
There.
Just for our records, can you remember when you bought it?
Why, it was December
1942.
That's fine.
It is?
Isn't she a beauty?
Come celebrate Sears' 100th anniversary. See all the ways we've changed and all the ways we haven't.
What'd you buy? Perfume?
It's called aftershave.
Why, you old softy.
I have a small business problem.
My brother-in-law, Milton, couldn't sell tea in China. So I called the small business experts at AT&T, and they showed us new ways to use long distance to open a whole new territory. What'd you sell today, Milton?
6,000 switches.
Check the inventory? I have a small business problem.
Call AT&T Long Distance Services. We can help. AT&T, the right choice.
This is my Uncle Ebenezer, a small businessman who still has his first dollar, his last dollar, and everything in between.
Not true. I just bought a Minolta personal copier. It's inexpensive and it saves money. My copies cost a lot less than they would with most other personal copiers.
So you're getting rid of your old copier?
Darn right. You, out.
The new EP50 personal copier, only from the mind of Minolta.
Some companies rent you a car, and that's it. But Hertz is with you all the way, with customer service representatives to speed you on your way. Computerized driving directions to help you find your way, and 24-hour road service in case you get stuck on the way. So you have a choice for your money. You can rent from a company that just gives you a car, or rent a car that gives you a company. Hertz, you don't just rent a car, you rent a company.
Well, the third quarter earnings report is going to be released tomorrow. Uh-huh. Yeah,
there's a remarkable telephone system called Omni that can actually grow as your company grows, mostly without changing it, but by simply reprogramming it. So you can have the latest telecommunications capabilities, both voice and data, no matter how big you get.
Gee.
No, GTE.
Meldrick Taylor. Out of the fighting city of Philadelphia comes one of the most exciting of all the 84 gold medalists. He's impressive. Taylor throws stinging jabs with crisp right crosses. Meldrick Taylor battles Rockin' Robin Blake live next Sunday on NBC Sports World.
This life insurance is for your key executives. It has a...
So Northwestern Mutual's done it again, huh? Yep. Their executive comp life will keep our top people happy. Oh? It's a revolutionary policy. Combines the low cost of term with cash value buildup. And I set the premiums.
Introducing Executive Comp Life, an even tougher act to follow from the leader in whole life, the Quiet Company.
John, can you sell that? No, only at Northwestern Mutual. John?
Well, another long-distance bill. A bill should be an important way for a business to collect information. But if it's an AT&T bill, it might only collect dust. Fortunately, there's the billing solution from GTE Sprint. Now you can break down spending by client, location, department, or individual. So you can put that information to work, not into storage. When you've got Sprint, you've got the future on the line.
Introducing an incredible advance in Gillette shaving smoothness. New Atra Plus. The Plus is this unique white strip that releases lubricants as you shave. You never felt anything smoother. New Atra Plus by Gillette, the essence of shaving.
Discover ultimate control. Introducing Dry Idea Aerosol Anti-perspirant with far more wetness protection than the leading aerosol. New Dry Idea Aerosol, solid and roll-on. Never let them see you sweat.
Peter the Great, an epic world premiere event about a man who changed the world forever and became Russia's greatest hero.
I'm going to drag you, kicking and screaming if I have to, into the modern world.
An incredible adventure is about to begin. Peter the Great, next Sunday.
This Bud's for all that you do.
They said this city was through. You said, no way.
Each day the spirit's growing. Your pride is really showing. You make America work, and this Bud's for you.
Here's to you. Beechwood Age for that clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
This Bud's for you.
It began as a vision. And became a tradition. America, you'll never be over the hill.
The Bears kept sizzling. The coach kept his cool. And as always, when you put it all together, the combination is unbeatable. McDonald's new McDLT.
Did your team win?
My team lost 4 weeks ago.
At least you have the Last Precinct to look forward to.
Hey, yeah, and I don't have to wait till next year for it either.
In Chicago, the Windy City, the word around town is German.
Beck's.
Beck's, the #1 imported German beer in Chicago.
And they're on. Number 7 on the outside going to the lead.
Win $1,000, a trip to Switzerland, a new car, or thousands of other cash and weekly prizes playing the exciting new TV game show, Dominic's Let's Go to the Races. Get free race cards at all Dominic's, and don't miss the fun, wherever you are.
Again, number 1 on the outside. What a finish. Very close between numbers 1 and
Brought to you by Dominic's and these fine co-sponsors.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? Midway, Midway, talking about Midway, Midway.
Presenting the Volkswagen GTI. Car and Driver calls it one of the 10 best cars of 1986.
What you say?
Celebrate. Buy a new GTI by February 28th, and Volkswagen will give you back up to a full year's interest. Get the deal of the year on one of Car and Driver's 10 best cars of 1986.
What you say?
If you're waiting to buy a personal computer, you may have questions about power, expandability, and dollars and cents. For the complete answer, take a close look at IBM. An IBM PC runs thousands of programs, expands easily, and prices are better than ever. So don't wait. Once you take the first step, the rest come easy. IBM Personal Computers.
Wednesday on Highway to Heaven.
I'm in her body and she's in mine.
You'll scream when Mark tries life as a woman. Then it's Black's Magic Hollywood Whodunit.
I love this movie.
When the producer winds up on the cutting room floor. And on St. Elsewhere.
I've got AIDS. This young man just found out he's going to die.
Maybe I deserve this.
Thank God it's not me.
Wednesday.
There have been some important changes in 86 car owner manual recommendations that Pennzoil wants you to know about. These 2 motor oils, 5W30 and 10W30, have the only multi-grade viscosities recommended for all new GM, Ford, and Chrysler 4-cylinder and small 6-cylinder engines. Use Pennzoil 5W30 for winter, 10W30 for summer. Check your owner's manual and then protect your small car with Pennzoil.
The standard of protection since 1889.
Thanks a lot, Citibank. You had to make your Visa and MasterCard better than other banks. Just by using them, we earn bonuses called City Dollars. Now, they could have saved us up to 40% on a color TV or a stereo. But we used ours to get something strictly for Vincent's amusement.
Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Citibank's Visa and MasterCard. It's Citibank that makes them better.
When you send a package to Europe, do you get that sinking feeling that it could be anywhere? Here, there, out of your hands, lost. Well, now Federal Express is going to Europe. We'll make sending a package there as easy and reliable as it is here. With 2-day service to Paris, Frankfurt, Zurich, Brussels, London, and Amsterdam. On our own planes. Now that you know Federal Express is going to Europe, why fool around with anyone else?
It's their first TV movie together.
One was enough.
Bob Hope and Don Amici up to their necks in bodies and beauties. A masterpiece of murder. Then, world terrorism. What has it done to Americans living and traveling in Europe? Has it made vacations too dangerous? Roger Mudd reports from Rome tomorrow on American Almanac.
Just about any personal computer does a better day's work with the help of an IBM Pro Printer. The Pro Printer produces high-speed drafts and clear graphics. It prints with near letter quality and turns out single sheets and envelopes without removing the computer paper. Best of all, the Pro Printer costs less than $550. For a better day's work, get the Pro Printer from IBM for the finishing touch.
You're on your way. The world is opening its doors.
Dear Dad, just got back from my interview with Dow. Sounds like my kind of research. Finding new ways to grow more food, ways to help sick people. I'm gonna go for it, Dad. And I'm gonna try to make you proud.
Yes, you can make a difference in what tomorrow brings.
Love, David.
'Cause Dow lets you do great things.
So, the Bears won. Big deal. I just got back up to a year's interest on my car loan by buying a new Volkswagen GTI. Now that's a big deal.
I told my brother I just bought the best-selling European import in America, and he said, "You bought a BMW?" I said, "No." "You bought a Mercedes?" I said, "No." "You bought a Volvo?" I said, "No." He said, "A Saab?" I said, "No."
Get ready for Sunday the Great.
That's creativity.
With a special all-new Cosby Show.
It's a beautiful experience.
It's on Sunday for 1 week only.
Sold.
And on all-new Amazing Stories.
You are the laziest child in 10 counties.
Will Mark Hamill's dreams come true? Then the spectacular premiere of Peter the Great next Sunday.
Do you know me? I'm one of the best-known cowboys in Texas. But a lot of people don't recognize me in a cowboy hat. So I just carry the American Express card. It can help you out in plenty of tough situations because you never know when you're going to be surrounded by redskins. Howdy.
To apply for the card, look for this display and take one.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Aging, just as important to beer as it is to wine. Aging gives beer something called balance. Just the right combination of flavors and aromas. Now, Coors thinks that aging is so important, they age their beer longer than any other major brewer. They use the time to age out a lot of the heaviness, a lot of the bitter aftertaste you'll find in many other beers. So when you want a beer that's a little smoother, but with all the spirit of a great beer, Coors is the one.
Imagine if something could signal you when you make a spelling mistake. That would mean you'd be able to correct it before anyone else ever saw it. Well, IBM's Selectric System 2000 typewriters with spell check can do that. It's an electronic dictionary that signals you when you misspell a word. So now if you make a spelling mistake, the whole world doesn't have to know.
Next Sunday, NBC presents an epic world premiere event that will take you to a world seldom seen before. Ambitious, brilliant drama. A pinnacle of what TV can do, says the Boston Herald. The incredible drama of Russia's greatest hero, Peter the Great. Next Sunday.